All right, y'all, this is Street Church. Congregation, come on in. And for first time visitors, welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, we're going to jump right into this video. Biden, current president of the United States of America, was in an interview not even 2 days ago. And he says, with a straight face, that he's been knowing Putin for over 40 years. He's been knowing Vladimir Putin for 40 years, for over 40 years. We have to come to the conclusion that this man is no longer fit to be president of the United States. He should not be reelected to be president of the United States for 4 more years. Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America. Commander-in-Chief, of all 3 branches of government, local, state, and federal. Commander-in-Chief, having control of the Department of Justice and the FBI, and having influence over local, state, and federal government. Being in control of the nuclear arsenal that we have and the military branches that serve the United States of America. And he should not have control over the border, the U.S. borders as in plural, because he's not fit. Mind, body, and soul, he is not fit. And body and soul, mind, I'm going to just say it, I'm going to just keep it this way. Mind, body, and soul, he was never, he never carried the traits to be president. He never showed that he had the ability to be commander-in-chief, mind, body, and soul, even in his younger years. Just because of his policies and what he stood for and all the corruption that he was involved in and is still involved in his youth. Because he could become compromised at any time, because he has proven that he was compromised as vice president, he should not have been able to become president. But here we are. But now we know that he has declined. Even before he became president, he was not capable, mind, body, and soul, of being the president. There was somebody already running his life and running his campaign and using him as the face of what they were running underneath him. And they still doing it now. It's somebody else, it's a group of people in power doing what is being done to America and having us involved globally in what's going on globally concerning the U.S., and it's not him. And so we're trying to get them out of the Oval Office by voting, by letting our voices be heard and our votes be counted. And it's what we have to do. We have to let our voices be heard and our votes be counted. And we have to be vigilant to watch the election and watch any attempts to corrupt it or influence it illegally and unconstitutionally. We cannot let the people who are in power and using Biden as the face of what they got going on and the laws that they're trying to make and the policies that they're trying to implement, local, state, and federal, on all these levels, in all these branches of government and in our judicial system, we cannot let them continue to corrode and corrupt the United States of America through the judicial system and through the body of governments. Someone is in power behind the scenes doing what is being done to America, and it is wicked, it is evil, it is fleshly, and in some situations it's demonic. They are involved in money, mac, and murder, and they're going to destroy the United States' freedoms and liberties and currency, and cause us to fall like the Tower of Babel. And it's going to be a great, great crash. And him saying he knows Putin in an interview for over 40 years should be a wake-up call for everybody that this is where we're headed. You're talking about the Great Depression. We're finna go through the greatest depression in the history of the United States of America. If we don't get the people that's in power behind the scenes doing these things to us out of the Oval Office, out of the White House. And if you think that what he said is excusable, that it's a gaffe, you either complicit into wanting to see what's going on continue through this administration, or you're trying to be willfully ignorant, or I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, you just lack the knowledge needed to understand what is happening to us right now through this administration. But it's one of the three. Either you're complicit, you're willfully ignorant, and you're refusing to listen, or you're just ignorant. Now, I'm not talking about stupid, like you don't have any intelligence at all. I'm talking about you're ignorant to what's going on. You're not doing your due diligence. You're not going to the right sources to get the real information instead of misinformation. Because what they say is the information you need is actually the misinformation that those who are in power currently want you to believe, that the other side has misinformation and that they have the right information. But look at all the things that they have stood by, that they have said was the truth, that was the right information, that was misguided and was the true misinformation. You can just go do it for yourself. Right now, they're correcting themselves and going along with the fact that Hunter Biden's laptop is now authenticated. But when it was necessary for them to do whatever they needed to do to so-called win the 2020 election, everybody said that the laptop was Russian disinformation. Officials of the FBI, like officials in the government, our body of government, agreed to sign a letter saying that that laptop was not real, that it was misinformation, it was disinformation, that it was by Russia to interfere in our election. Now they want to gloss over that. And all in unison, all of a sudden, say that the laptop is official because it's being allowed to be used in Hunter's gun trial. So now they want to try to gloss over it instead of coming clean and apologizing. Some should be brought up on charges, but that's another video. This video is about Biden and the obvious signs that he is not capable, mind, body, and soul, of being the president of the United States, which is our highest office in the body of government that we have. His administration is the highest above all, except for the Supreme Court. And even then, the position is so high that he can just do executive orders over anything they say. Case in point, he's doing it right now with the student loan debts. He done went around them some kind of way and gave executive orders to go around them. So this man has been allowed to even go around, his administration has been allowed to go around the Supreme Court. That's serious. And that should let you know the seriousness of him being capable. Is it him or is it the people in his administration who is allowing such disrespect towards the ruling of the Supreme Court? Well, it's obvious. It's not him. It's not him. So y'all take heed to this video. On that note, this is Street Church. You know how we do it. We lay it all out over here. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment. Let me know what y'all think. There's no way, though, if you don't know, that Biden could know Vladimir Putin for over 40 years. Just so y'all would know that. Y'all can do the math. Go look when Vladimir Putin took office, his age, his birth date. Y'all put it together. And that's a problem. When a man tells you, who is the commander-in-chief of the United States of America, he been knowing Vladimir Putin for over 40 years. On national TV, in an interview. An interview meant to give us confidence about the Ukraine-Russia war. To give us confidence in the commander-in-chief. To give him an opportunity to look like the president that he should be. Once again, he failed to show us that, to give us that confidence. And we ought to be concerned. On that, listen, like, subscribe, share, comment, run the views up, all the way up. and get you some merch. I got a merch store down below every video. Like I say all the time in all my videos, I got a merch store. They got t-shirts, hoodies. Start your fall collection early by getting you a hoodie. Get you a coffee mug so you can enjoy a sip of tea or coffee while you watch some of my videos. And on that, this is Street Church. I'm letting the congregation out. God bless.